All right, my friends, welcome back to our 7-part mini lesson series on why emotional intelligence is so important for a child. We are dealing with step number 4, or in this case, lesson number 4, and this is self-awareness. Now, self-awareness is a huge one for your child because so many times, as we've talked about the motivation and we've talked about self-regulation of emotions and things of that nature, they have to understand who they are. Are they someone who gets easily irritated? Are they someone who's shy? Is there somebody who's outspoken? Or is there someone who doesn't really care too much about? I've seen it, like I said, in my 25 years of teaching and dealing with my own children, I've seen all the different types of characters and identities that children portray on themselves, or they have been told, and that's who they think they are. But self-awareness is something that we really need to talk to our child with and let them know that who they are is okay. But if they want to explore different avenues, then they can. If they don't want to be the shy person anymore, if they want to be this person who's outspoken, they like to communicate and they talk a lot, how can we effectively ramp up that communication to be more effective? How can it benefit us in the long run? All of these things are really going to make a big difference on who they are. What do they like? What is a good motivator for them? What is something that they really don't care about or is not a good motivator for them? There's so many aspects to self-awareness. We just have to sit down and really kind of either talk to our child or really think about it, because a lot of times parents, you will know this already, and teachers a lot of times will know this already, that it is so important that we really take a big picture approach and really kind of put that to our children and our students and allow us to really critique their understanding of how to better help them. And a lot of times it goes with communicating with the child. And a lot of it's your own experience that you deal with when dealing with them over the long term. So really talk to your child and really think about how self-awareness plays a huge role, because in order to have that motivation, in order to get those goals, in order to deal with intrinsic and extrinsic rewards and identity, that we really need to understand who we are first in order to get to these other processes. And once you understand who your child is and they can try to communicate with you and use your experience of them, then you can start taking some of these strategies and tips and use them to better help your child. All right, my friends, we have moved on. We're going to be moving on to the next lesson. We'll get that started in just a little bit.